Hello, welcome back to another Ruffa Sports Cards video. In today's video, I have a very special video. We're going to be going over something we haven't in a very long time on the channel, over a year now. It has been since I have done my last PSA submission, so we're going to be going over all the cards that I do plan on submitting. Also, some of the cards that didn't pass my submission checks this time. Some of them actually, I think all of these ones, this one I got recently, but all of these ones passed my original check. And now just with time and me looking over a lot more cards and actually switching up the location of where I do my card business and all that, from my kitchen to literally my old bedroom, these just didn't pass the check. So going to go over these a little bit, but these ones all just didn't pass. There's some easy ones, like this one has a dimple. It's very hard to tell, but at the certain lighting you can. And that is the dimple. I almost missed it again too. I almost didn't even check this one because of how clean it was too. But number to 60, Alex Singleton, he's a stud. But this little like rainbow foil, I don't know what they call it, the ghost rare, I think they call it, from Harry Potter. But the purple explosive there, it's got some back stuff, like little like surface dimple there on the back. But so yeah, the lighting changed, and just I've sold a lot more cards too. I've handled cards, checked cards for my Whatnot stream. I've sold a ton of cards, literally sold 50,000 cards on just in the last 2 years. So my eye has changed a lot for the conditions of the cards, and I think over time yours will as well. But I've only submitted 22 cards out of that 50,000 I'm guesstimating that I've sold. I mean, I've had literally 32,000 auctions or something on Whatnot sold, and I know I've sold, even in some lots, hundreds, even potentially 1,000 of card, so I think a good estimate's probably around 50,000 cards that I've sold on Whatnot so far. But so some of this stuff I've had stashed away for a long time, even before I started selling some stuff on Whatnot that was non-football, because I used to be only football. So I've had this stuff stashed away because of deals I've done and all that, and just the condition of them. But so we'll go over that a little bit maybe. But this one I actually got from one of the last breaks I ever did. That's a pink fast disco, or fast break there, disco, pink disco, number to 20 of Tyrese Halliburton. I know he's injured, but it's going to take about 4 to 5 months or so, if I had to guess, for me to get these back. I'm hoping I get them back before April. I don't know why I'm hoping that, but that's what my hope is. If I get it back before April, I'll be a happy camper. I might not, but Tyrese Halliburton here, I think it will get a 10, so that should be fun. And then record numbers, Kobe Bryant here, we'll insert there, 1999 tops. I'm guessing it's going to get a 10, so hoping that does well. Planet Hardwood, Kobe Bryant here, going to hope for a 10. So it's a very nice card. Some of these cards have really nice 10 values. I'll pop up a comp or two, or of maybe the expected values at the values at the expected grades, so you can kind of see. And I'm hoping if I hit at least 60% gem rate, I should be very, very happy. It doesn't matter which ones hit, to be honest, in this order, which is really nice. Hit 60%, I'll be happy. But LeBron James there on the limited edition skybox die cut there, my guess would be a 10 on this LeBron James. So some of these die cuts are a little more difficult because they have so many edges. So if you don't know what you're looking for surface. Surface is like the big thing for like pretty much always. Surface, you got corners, edges, and you have centering. So centering is a little more tough. It's honestly my worst thing to actually judge for me as it stands currently. So hoping that I don't miss anything major, but these cards just are so beautiful. And you got the Superstars Honor Roll tributes of Michael Jordan. My hope is it gets a 10. I'm pretty decent at guessing. I don't remember what the rundown is of what I got on my grade guesses last time, but I do hope I hit a little bit of these. That's the hope when I'm guessing, and submitting these cards. Tariq Skubal on a beautiful first Bowman Chrome Mojo refractor there. I'm hoping it gets a 10. A lot of now you'll see me. I've kind of, you know, handled more and more cards, and I know kind of the rundown on conditions. So I'm hoping I do hit more 10s than, you know, I'm going for 9s or trying to test the grading submission process, because I've had a lot more interaction with cards and checking the condition myself. So these ones, to me, you know, if I was a grader, I would, you know, say, okay, that's in the top, you know, 1% of card conditions I've seen. This MVP upper deck Tom Brady, you're really hoping for 10 or a bust, I'm pretty sure, on that card. Even a 10 I think is only $70. So it's a 10 or a bust, but any Brady slab card is going to be okay. All right, I'm going to interrupt my past self here. I'm going to tell you right now, there's a link in the description I want you to use, because it's going to save your business a lot of money. I'm going to be stacking up and stocking up myself on bubble mailers. Now, I know we all, as a sports card sellers, we all go through bubble mailers, and I have an affiliate link and affiliate code down below that'll help save you a ton of money for your business. I'm going to pop up the little graphic and the infographic they sent me, but for Black Friday, they're having an amazing 15% off sale site-wide, and that's going to bring like these 6x9 bubble mailers to like, I don't even know, 800 for like $70. It's less than $70. Literally, I think it's like 60 something. There's going to be like 1,000. I don't even know what the heck the rundown is price-wise, but I know it's crazy. I think it's 600 of these for like something, $60. But then there's like 800 of these for like $53. And guess what? They're going to give you guys 10% off. If you use my affiliate code, it's RUFFA, Ruffa, first 5 letters of the channel you're watching right now, Ruffa. Use it down below, okay? It's going to help save you a ton of money, especially in the wrong one. This is literally the best deal on you know, bubble mailers, especially from a, you know, a company that actually has good customer service, has ships from the United States. It is a deal to be had this Black Friday. It's going to go literally to December 1st. So if you think you need to wait a little bit, it's going to be a little bit longer too, but I would stack up and stock up, especially, and use that affiliate code down below too with the link, RUFFA. It's going to save you 10% off your purchase on top of the 15%. It's going to bring you down to those prices that you see up here. All right, enjoy the rest of the video. There's a ton of other things they have too, just saying. Joe Mixon here, number to 99 on the Classics autograph there. Joe Mixon, he hasn't played a snap this year, but that could be a nice card for the next season. He's a stud, though, running back, and I know some Bengals fans would be interested, potentially. It isn't his Bengals uniform, but guess is a 10 on that guy. I'm hoping that that does come back. Some of these I got from way old deals, like literally talking some of the first deals I've done on the channel and stuff. But this one, recent collection buyout, Gold Rush, Ken Griffey Jr. I'm amazed that I even looked this thing up. It is a beautiful Ken Griffey Jr. Gold Rush. These are actually like wrapper redemptions or something. They're redemptions of some sort. But this in a 10, it's a pop one, and that 10 sold for like $330. So if that can 10, that'd be really nice, and I didn't notice anything wrong with it. During the video of me going over my pickups for that collection, I thought it was off-centered a little bit, but I think after reconsidering, I think it goes from that border to that border, so I think it's a lot more in line. So I'm hoping it does get the 10. You got Bijan Robinson here on the tricolor. There's a beautiful rookie there, and that's a sweet level number to 149, and I do think that should get a 10, hopefully. So this unicorn here, Harry Potter, I opened up 2 packs. I actually pulled 2 hits, so very nice pull rate for me. I don't think I'll ever probably open up another Harry Potter pack, but one of the only products, or one of the only the sets, or that did me good was Harry Potter, especially if I get a 9 or a 10 on this one, hopefully. But 2 hits, you really can't be upset there. I think I'm into them for like $20. So I think this one alone, if it gets a 9 or 10, should hopefully pay the entirety back. A real cool little unicorn. I think it's used for the game, so some of those might be bad conditions, you know. So this is a Jerry Rice Inherent Fire Topps Finest insert there. It has Plaxico burst on the back as well. My guess is that this gets a 10. This one was a little difficult to find for me, actually. Actually, this one wasn't terrible. The one after it was, sorry. But this Plaxico burst, pretty cool. I have a Steelers fan, so if it does gem, I might ask him if he wants it, but I don't, he doesn't have to, you know. I think someone will want that card no matter what, especially Northern California with Jerry Rice on the card. So this one was the difficult one to find. Topps Finest Gold Refractor from 2007 of TJ Houshmandzadeh. Beautiful number to 50 there. So I think it has 2 little dots there. So maybe not. Maybe it's not on the card. I could be wrong, but it was such a beautiful card that even at a 9, I think I get a premium on it. I don't even think I looked up the raw copy, what it's worth, but 9 or 10. I just wanted to squeak it by because the front's so beautiful that if it squeaks to a 10, I'm going to be very happy. It might get, you know, might be able to get $200 for it or something crazy, you know. So something like that, I'm just going to try to squeak by and hope that it grades well. You got Albert Pujols here on the All-Star Game Topps Update Series, I think, 2021, 2022. I think it's 2022. It's gold, actually. That is a gold parallel. And number to 75 here from 2022 Update Series All-Star Game. Yeah, number to 75 gold. So, I don't know. I don't know what the rundown is on this card. If I saw anything or something, I put a question mark. I know even when I was doing it, I didn't really know what I was doing. I don't know when I was doing this. I was like, what am I even looking for? Like, I don't even know. Like, is this a 10? I don't know. I'm just hoping it's a 10. I don't know. It's something I had in my grade pile. I was a little probably worried after finding so many of my old school 10s that I was just like second guessing myself. I don't know. I'm hoping it's a 10. If not, it's Albert Pujols, you know, get it slabbed up. Pretty cool card. It actually does kind of match the color of that uniform there with that gold border. So kind of cool. This one I got in a trade for Pokemon. He traded me for the Charizard 151, like the chase card, SIR they call it. It's like the Charizard flying in the air. I might pop it up, but I got the base set Charizard in a PSA 4, and I got this card. And this card, when I first got it, it's literally so clean. Like, I think this is probably, it's like beyond clean. Like, literally, I think there's like maybe a tiny edge issue there. And like, I don't see anything else wrong with it. So my guess is a 10. But so a 10 of this card when I first got it was $400. Literally upwards of that even. Now it's about, a 10 is about $80 or so. So now I do have to grade it in order to get the 10. And I'm probably going to even try to just hold it for a while. I think Jaden Daniels is a stud QB, and I think he could be very, very nice to hold. If it gets a 10 and I can't move it for a price I like, I'm okay with keeping it. I know he's a big time guy. I'm just very okay with keeping it. And look how beautiful some of these cards look in this lighting right now. It's so beautiful. All right, so this one I have to hope it gets a 10 or I'm losing money, no doubt. This is first year back Topps Chrome. LeBron James on the gold refractor true. Beautiful card here. LeBron James gold refractor, Lakers uniform, color match. First year back Topps Chrome. When I first bought it, the raw was doing about $340. Now a raw I think does $180, $200 or so. I think even the PSA 9. PSA 9 was doing about that $400, $450 range. I have a video of me buying this from a viewer of the channel, but I'm thinking it gets a 9 or a 10, and the only way I do make money is if it gets a 10, and now I make a lot less money than I would have if I had a 10 back then. A 10 was literally $1,800. That's kind of like with the risk you take, especially unlicensed stuff, but it does have name value. It's LeBron Topps Chrome gold refractor. Color match first year Topps Chrome in his Lakers uniform. Obviously, it's not licensed, but it does have a lot of hit points there. I'm into this card for, you know, what is it? After grading $25 on top of it, I think I paid $260 or so, maybe like $285 or so. But if I can send it off the PSA, my thought process here, if I can send it off the PSA, even if it gets a 9 and then they offer me 90% of it, I'm gonna take it, because then I can pay off some of the submission here with my, you know, past loss. If it gets a 10, even better, especially if they do offer, you know, $650, then it pays for the entire submission. So that would be, you know, the win. The win is if I can pay for the entire submission and be into these cards for nothing, literally, because I wouldn't have to pay submission price. Now something like this might get, it actually has a corner issue. I don't know if it will actually even have a chance to 10. It has 2 corner issues. I don't know how I missed that. Maybe, let me see. We'll do a little grading inspection live. Maybe that was just in the, but like, so like it has this, you guys see that? So my issue here is like, it's got some print lines. It does have a little corner stuff. But if it gets a 9, I'm okay with it. A 9 would be really nice. And it's got this was the issue here, was it's got like, you can't even tell much, but you can see that it's like a little cloud up there as what. So I think it might get a 9. Even at a 9, I'm okay with it. I'll get it in a slab, sell it off. Honestly, I'm kind of okay with keeping it, but I'm okay with getting the money and moving it too. So let's continue on. If that does 10, it's $700, but I don't think it's gonna 10 now. Number to 65 here on the Transcendent Topps Buster Posey. So this is a little reprint, art production era reprint here. You'll see my guess in a second here. I'm trying to save that, but this is from 2016 Topps Transcendent. So this is a little art reprint of his rookie. So this is like, literally, I don't know what set it's from. I think it might even be from the 2010 Transcendent set, but it is a very, very cool card because it is numbered to 65, and it is Buster Posey's jersey number 28 of 75 or 65. Sorry. So it had a little bit of fraying up here, but you can tell I used some painter's tape and got it all off. The card is immaculate. Other than that, literally. And even then, I literally got it all off. So I'm hoping that they, you know, that it kind of checks and squeaks through, because it is such a beautiful card. Literally such a beautiful card. There's nothing wrong with it at all. The only thing that was that fraying, and I got it off. So my guess is a 10 here. If this 10s, I think it can be, you know, a crazy card, especially in Northern California here. I can just, you know, hold it, try to trade for, you know, some other stuff, and hope to rinse and repeat the process here. So that'd be a big win. Hoping it does. There's been a low sale of it last, but jersey number I think really does help it out, and I'm not going to try to move it for the last sale. So this one actually, it had me a little off here, but I luckily with this Anthony Davis that didn't pass my submission check, I noticed that this is how the design is, actually. So it's got this little line here. Might be able to tell. I'm able to there you go. See that line through there? It's on every one of these purple explosive slams. So if the grader knows, I'm hoping they do, that that is a thing, then that will be a very nice grade, because I don't see anything else wrong with this card. And in a 10, this thing goes for $740. It's a crazy card. I'm amazed if it goes. This will be one of my better flips, because I mean, like, literally, I'm into this card for, I'm into these two cards, I think, for $40-50. I would have to look at the video that I got. I bought these from the trade night at Fairfield Card Show. Raw, this one does like $80-100, and this one does like, I don't even know, $30 or so. So I'm already, you know, doubled up or so, maybe, made 60% of my profit, 60% profit margin on just these two cards raw. So that'll recoup some of my money raw. And this one, if I get a 9 or a 10, it should be good. I actually guessed a 9, but now after I checked the Anthony Davis, the next card, I do think this gets a 10. So I did change it. I'm hoping it gets 10. I don't see anything where it should get marked off, hopefully. So hoping that does well. It's a beautiful card. Hopefully that does nice. So now I actually have quite a little bit here. I actually bought these from a viewer of the channel, now a really good friend. He sold me to him super cheap too. I gotta tell him about these cards. I didn't know they were actually super crazy. I just knew they were Ed Reed rookies. I found out afterwards that some of these ones do have crazy value. I think raw, they go for like 10, 20 bucks a pop, 10, 15, 20 bucks a pop or something crazy. Edward Reed, Topps Finest rookie, that's from 2002. So old school Topps Finest. And I think they all get 10s. Looking over, like literally I'm amazed. I've had actually really good luck with like older Topps Finest and Bowman Chrome. Like first submission I had one Brian Urlacher from 2000 Bowman Chrome. That gemmed. So I'm hoping, my eye is pretty decent for this old school stuff. And these ones, literally all 5 that I bought, they checked out to me. I'm just going to send them all off and hope they all gem. Even if they don't, I'm okay. They're Ed Reed cards. Hoping it goes well. What is it? Oh, the PSA 10 does like $100. It's maybe even crazier. I think it is around 100 or so bucks. It might even be like 170. Might be something crazy. Because I was thinking I had like $700 right here. But all 5 of them, I checked them out, and they all literally look the same, and they all look gem to me. I don't know. So all 5 of those going out in the last submission card here. The Mamba, one of the greatest of all time. Great Expectations, Fleer Tradition here. So this one I kind of I don't know why I'm sending it in. I'm just doing it because I'm kind of curious too. It's got some decent corner stuff, but a beautiful card. Surface is beautiful. It just got tiny whitenings on the corners at points. The guess was it might get an 8, so a 7 actually loses me money quite a bit just based off the raw copy. I probably wouldn't sell the set. If I got a 7, I probably wouldn't sell the 7 at the last 7 value, which, I would just list it a little high and hope that it gets raw value or so and still be in the money. I got this from a supporter of me in general. Someone I met at the local card shop that it says now sold, but he was a decent friend for a little bit there. We kind of had a falling out. I haven't talked to him in a long time. There's certain things where at a certain point I'm like, all right, I'm just done with it. That's life. That's life. I'm sure a lot of you guys have had that thing, but he's sold me my first ever and only ever Kaboom so far, at least. Maybe in the future I'll buy another Kaboom. But that was a really nice flip, and I am appreciative of him, very, very much so. I don't forget the people, and I don't hate anyone, and I don't hate him at all. It's just sometimes you don't want to be associated with some people, or they don't want to be associated with you, or something of the sort. It's more or less just something of his personality, not like just certain aspects of his personality that nonetheless he can ask me and I'm open to talk about it, but he should probably already know but so Great Expectations here, Fleer Tradition, that is from 1989 and at 99 Fleer there. Great Expectations is a beautiful card. Got that shine, Kobe, California. It'll sell no matter what. It's got the whitening, sadly. And I saw the 8s literally had better corners than mine. So I don't know if it gets an 8 anymore. I'm guessing it's a 7 or an 8. That's what I guessed after seeing the 8 condition, at least the corners. but an 8 does like $170 now. The 9 does crazy numbers. The 10 obviously does crazy numbers, but I'm not expecting a 10. If I get an 8, I'll be very happy. 7, a little bit of a bust, but it'll be a wash, especially what I'm into the card at, because I'm not going to take, anything less than where I would be happy with a Kobe Bryant card, graded, decent, okay grade, a mint grade, as I believe 7 is mint, as to PSA standards. But so that was the entire order here. 24 cards going out. Very amazing submission. The Ed Reeds, hopefully those GM, LeBron, so just off the top of my head, I don't think this will jam anymore, especially looking at the back corners. We'll see. Hopefully it does. If this 10's $700, these all 10, that'll be $1,200. That gets an 8, that'll be $1,380. That gets a 10, sky's the limit. I mean, guess at least, I want to say like $100 to $300. That's $1,550. Let's just say 17. That's $80. Let's just say 16. Why not? A little underestimate. 10. I don't know what that would go for. I don't know what that would go for. Maybe another 60. Let's say 1660. Who's Manjada in a 10? I don't even know. Let's just say 17. This one I think goes like $70 with the Plaxico and the Jerry Rice, maybe. We're just talking like this one through 10. That's 2,000 plus all the 3 other here, and then Joe Mixon, you got Tariq Skubal is like, I think it might be 180, maybe 100 something bucks. The Michael Jordan in the 10 can be crazy. The Jordan and Kobe's, and so if they get the grades, I think it's a close to be value of like 20 something, 25 maybe. I don't know. Probably like, even if these come back and I get like 2, value, that'll be really nice. No doubt about it. But yeah, this stuff is hard to find, especially, I'm thinking of how I got some of these cards, and I don't really buy from some of these people anymore. I know, I buy my collection from him a little bit. Some of these I just bought, over time, and some of them I just thought I couldn't get the price I could, expect to get on like eBay or something like that. So that's why I have them. But hopefully this submission does well. If I get 60% gem, that is the goal here. Regardless of which one's gem, I think I should be happy. So it's kind of how I'm going to start playing submissions and all that, and hopefully, they do work out. But so yeah, I'm going to get going here. Very nice submission order. I got to get 2 more videos out and all of that. I'm going to a card show this weekend for 2 days, actually, Saturday and Sunday, the Banville card show. I think this might be uploaded Saturday, maybe. We'll see when I decide to upload it. Tomorrow's video, which would be Thursday, I'm thinking will be like an hour long or so buyer POV video. Maybe it's like an hour and 30 minutes, which would be pretty crazy. But it was a crazy box, so enjoy that video if you haven't already. Literally go and check it out. There's so many videos for your enjoyment, and it's crazy right now for me. But yeah, so I'm going to get going. I'm going to hopefully get this PSA submission out this Friday with all my orders for my Whatnot stream, and hopefully that comes back by April. So we'll see that during the second quarter is what I would guess for sure, at the latest. So hopefully that comes back sooner, but I appreciate you for watching. Taking these with me. I hope I see you in the next one, and deuces.